Basically, those fibers which are obtained from either plants or animals are known as natural fibers. For example, let us first discuss about those fibers which are obtained from plants. Basically, cotton, jute, coir, hemp. All these are examples of natural fibers which come under the category of plants. And in the case of animals, we have silk, we have wool. So these two come under the categories of animal fibers or natural fibers. So अगर हम इसको बोलें कि जो plant fibers होते हैं वो fibers हैं जो हमें किसी ना किसी plant से मिले हैं, animal fibers जो हमें किसी ना किसी animal से मिले हैं. Now let us discuss the advantages of natural fibers. The first advantage of natural fiber is that because cotton is a natural fiber, so it can absorb sweat. It can absorb sweat. That is why when we prefer cotton clothes in summer, it absorbs the sweat and then we will feel cool. Now in the case of wool, because wool is also a natural fiber, so it can absorb the heat. It can absorb the heat and the person may feel warm during the time of winters. So according to different seasons, we prefer different types of clothing. Also, because they are natural fibers, so they are biodegradable, which means they will be easily decomposed and they will not cause any harm in the environment. On the other side, if we take the non-natural fibers or synthetic fibers, they are non-biodegradable and thus they will cause the harm to the environment and make it polluted. Now let us discuss some of the disadvantages of natural fibers. The first disadvantage is that when we wear natural fibers, then we have to wash these fibers also, and when we wash these fibers repeatedly, they become shrink, or they are able to shrink in size. That means we cannot use them for so many years. So they have the property of shrinking. Also, when we use natural fibers, so they are easily attracted by insects. So most of the insects bite or eat these fibers and thus they cause damage to these fibers and they cannot be used again and again. Also, we always have to iron these types of clothes because without ironing we cannot wear them because crease develop on these fibers. So we have to iron them regularly, and also they are expensive in case of synthetic fibers. Like we take the case of silk. Silk is the most expensive fiber out of all the fibers. So disadvantages may include they have the property of shrinking, they are easily attracted towards the insects, so they get damaged with the help of insects, and we always have to iron these types of clothes, and also they are comparatively expensive as compared to synthetic fibers. Now if we take the case of silk, silk is obtained from the cocoon of silkworm. So actually the main part of the animal from which we get these fibers, for the silk it is the area of cocoon of silkworms. Cocoon of silkworms. In the case of wool, wool is obtained from the fleece of sheep and goat and also the hair of rabbit. So we can say that fleece of the sheep and goat animals and hair of the rabbit. So we can get wool from these two animals. Coir is obtained from the coconut plant. And jute and cotton are directly obtained from the jute plant and the cotton plant. So this was the concept of natural fibers, which include those fibers which are obtained from either plants or animals.